We are back into the action here on a Friday. Hottest show on the streets, best form of Crimson Tide football, news, notes, and information as we go to the In My Own Words hotline where we pick up another legend, another great individual, and a close friend of mine, former Alabama defensive lineman and the head coach of Bessemer City High School, my man Rudy Griffin. Rudy, my brother, welcome into the show, man. I hope you're doing fantastic.
Man, I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me too, man. It's always good to hear from you, man.
Always great to have you on here. So we got Rudy Griffin here on the phone lines, and Coach, as the news just hitting here with Taulia Tagovailoa, younger brother of Tua, entering the transfer portal, the four-star who played at Thompson High School in Alabaster. Did you ever get that chance to compete against Taulia or coach against Taulia? And if you did, just talk about, the playmaker that he is, the young man that he is, the quarterback, the talent that he is, and, how tough it is at times to kind of, wait your turn, especially when you want to play immediately.
Oh, yeah. I got a chance to see that joker twice. And, man, he's a heck of a football player, man. There when he was at Thompson High School, his senior year, and he did an outstanding job there, man. And I think led him to the state championship there. And but he's a heck of a football player now.
Now, what could Alabama be potentially losing in Taulia, especially if he remains in that transfer portal, goes elsewhere? Aside from depth purposes, what could the Tide be losing in Taulia?
Man, I can tell you this, and this is no slight on nobody, man. One thing about University of Alabama, man, I mean, it's kind of the next man up, system there, man. So it's going to suck that he leaves. Just being a mature guy, but how it is. I know how Nick Saban does things, man. It's the next man up approach, man. So Alabama will be okay.
We got Rudy Griffin here on the phone lines. If you're just tuning In My Own Words, the podcast, former Alabama defensive lineman and the head coach of Bessemer City Schools. And Coach Griffin, speaking of next man up, going to that offensive line here for the Crimson Tide, you coached somebody at Hewitt-Trussville High School that was a junkyard dog, and I'm talking about Pierce Quick. And I remember you and I talked about Pierce off the air a couple of weeks back, and you spoke on this young man is going to be a 3-year player. He's going to go to the National Football League. He's going to make money because this guy has it. Tell us about Pierce Quick. What makes him special in the coming years, especially starting this year on that offensive line?
Well, first of all, I've never seen, no big guy, especially in high school, worked as hard as he did. And he has the mentality where he literally wants to embarrass you as an offensive lineman. I mean, he wants to let you feel it, your parents feel it, and your grandparents. But he's one of those guys I know, man. He's gonna have a chance to get out there, and everybody's gonna know his name, and he'll do his deal, and he'll be drafted early in the NFL.
Now, with the move of Taulia to the portal, this opens up another guy that you were on the same field with, that you helped coach, and that being one Paul Tyson. Now, Paul doesn't get a lot of media attention. He's ignored in terms of the press clippings, but I've watched tape on this young man. I see 3 to 4 pro quarterbacks in his game. You coached him at Hewitt-Trussville. Let the people know that Paul Tyson is nothing to sneeze at here.
Well, I can tell you this, and I had a chance to, compete against him when I was at Trussville as defensive coordinator there, and he used to shred us up. And I'm telling you right now, Paul Tyson he's going to be something special. He will show his skills at Alabama in the near future, man. And I got a chance to see him this summer when he let out for the break, and I was just impressed at how big he's got. I mean, he looks like an NFL quarterback right now, like he can suit up on Sundays. And he has all the intangibles. I'm just waiting for his shot, which I know is going to happen soon.
Now, just from your perspective, Coach, is there a reason as to why Paul does not get more attention, does not get more looks, does not get more time put in toward him in terms of getting that opportunity? Because I know it's got to be stressful to where he knows he's got the capability, players around him knows he's got the capability. You know, kind of what's causing him not to get that attention?
Well, I don't know. I know he got a lot of attention as far as coming out of high school, and you know how it is when you get to college, man. He was young. He was a freshman. So he came in, and of course, you know, you're not going to play a whole lot as a true freshman. But I know just right now, as far as all the intelligibles, as far as, you know, off the field, you know, just a true leader and a guy that loves the game of football. And not only that, he has the skill set, man. He's blessed and he's gifted. And I'm telling you right now, next year, when he get that opportunity, because I already know that he's going to get that opportunity to get out there and showcase himself to the world.
Thank you for watching Touchdown Alabama Magazine's YouTube channel. To continue to get the best in the Alabama football content, subscribe here and turn on your notifications to stay connected with the hottest shows covering your Crimson Tide.